Hi, I'm Elle McCann, owner of Curious Themes Web Development Studio in Nashville, Tennessee. And in this video tutorial, I'm going to be taking you through setting up discount codes for your online Shopify store. Now, I wanted to pop in first before we go into my screen and I show you exactly how to set it up in the back end of Shopify. And I wanted to go over just a few tips first. I see so many brands that are doing this wrong. And wrong in the sense of they're sending out so many discount codes for every little thing that they're almost training their customers to expect a discount code. And in that sense, the customer gets used to not shopping on their online store until they've received that email or social media post with a discount code. So that's obviously not what you're wanting to do, because you want people to also purchase from you, at full price as well, and it kind of evens out. Discount codes are great to use for things like Black Friday sales, other promotions to get traffic to your site. However, I don't like using them as a constant way to drive traffic to your site. Driving traffic to your site with new products, new content on your blog, or things like that are always better ways to drive traffic and give you something to talk about other than just using a discount code. So for instance, I recommend sending a discount code with an abandoned cart. However, I don't recommend sending it in that first email. So an abandoned cart is someone who goes to your online Shopify store and they add the product to their cart. However, they don't actually put in their payment and shipping details, and they leave and they don't finish the order. So with Shopify, you can automatically send them an email follow-up that says, hey, you forgot something in your cart, come back and finish your order. And actually, abandoned carts are a lot more, they happen a lot more than people think that they do. And I'm going to be doing a video soon on how to set that up with MailChimp, which is who I prefer for that. But with that, I always recommend not sending it in that first email and sending it actually in a series of emails. So maybe the first email in the abandoned cart is going to be the initial, hey, you forgot something, check out now on our site. The second one, sent a day or two later, could be about the brand itself, your process, if you donate to a nonprofit, talking about that. Overall, just the benefits of your product and how your company is different from others. And then that third email, that would be one a few days after the second one that you would send that would have that discount code and say, final notice, here's a discount code, we'd love for you to finish your order with us. But this way, you're not instantly sending them a discount code for any action or inaction on your site. And instead, you're promoting more of the brand and the benefits of your product, which are hopefully going to sell them before even bringing on the discount code. So I've talked enough about tips, so let's go ahead and jump into the back end of Shopify and I'll show you how to get them set up. Okay, great. So now I'm in the back end of Shopify and I'm on the discounts page. So I got here by just clicking on discounts in the left-hand side menu. And as you can see here, we don't have any discounts created yet. However, once we do, they'll start popping up here. So I'm going to just hit create discount. And these are all the different settings that we can do. So first off, we're going to put a discount code here. Now you can do a generate code, which a lot of people do if they have like rewards programs for a certain amount of percentage off. However, I find that in terms of sharing, if you're going to share this in an email newsletter or on social media or anything like that, you want to make sure that it's very easy for people to type in and not a string of numbers and letters. So I would say something like Black Friday. Let's say we're creating a promo for a Black Friday sale. So we typed in Black Friday, and let's do 20. Let's say that we're giving 20% off. So Black Friday 20 is going to be the code that they share, or that you share that they use to check out on your site. So here we have different options. So we have the discount type. We can do a percentage discount. So if we could do 20% off, and you would just put 20 here. And you can see this is updating the summary over here. So 20% off entire order. However, you could also do a flat $20 off. So let's say if they spend $100, they get $20 off. So to do that, we would do fixed amount. we would do the discount value of $20 off, but we would want to make sure that we hit this discount requires a minimum purchase. So we'll put 100 in here. So this means that they have to purchase $100 worth of product to get $20 off their entire order, which would end up taking their order down to $80. So this is another option that you could do. I see a lot of people do this for wholesale orders of having a minimum purchase amount if they're running a promo, so that they can still make sure that they're meeting all their wholesale costs since it's a lower price point, but they're giving a different value. So you could still also do, a percentage discount with this as well. So 20% off entire order, but they still have to have that minimum discount. Now, the next section, I wanted to mention that under discount type, you can also do free shipping as well. So if you wanted to do free shipping as a promo, you can do that here. And you can, decide if you want to have free shipping over, anything over $100 gets free shipping. That would be set up there, and you can also choose which countries are available. So you can make sure it's only in your country and you're not shipping internationally for that. Let me take it back to the percentage. So now you can choose to apply it to the entire order, selected collections, or different products. So you could apply it to the entire order. However, let's say you have a new product that you're wanting to promote. You could do selected products, and you could actually just browse and select from your store that product that you want to do. Or you could do the same with collections. If you were launching a new line of earrings, you could come in here and you could hit browse, and you could choose the earrings from here. So once you did, let's see, I have a cards collection set up. I would just hit cards and add. So now you can see here, instead of saying 20% off entire order, it just says 20% off cards. So we're being very specific of what they can purchase. So if, for example, you had shared this and said, you get 20% off cards, and they tried to use it for something other than cards, then it would say that discount code is invalid. So then you're kind of preventing people from using that code, and they would just they would still be able to, of course, purchase from you. They just wouldn't be able to use the discount code. The next section is about eligibility. So you could have it for everyone, or again, a select group of customers. So this is where, again, I've seen a lot of people do this for wholesale accounts. So they've tagged their customers as a wholesaler. So then they can come in here and they can select this and choose from these people. That these are the defaults of Shopify. But if you set up a tag, you could also have, only 20% for wholesalers. The next area is usage limit. So this is one that's very important. So you can set how many times it can actually be used by a person or just total. So to make something very exclusive, you could limit the number of times it can be used in total. So you could come in here and say that there was only 100 available. So once the 100th one is used, then no one else can use that, and it again would say that it was invalid. You could also come in here and say limit to one use per customer. So I always recommend clicking this because this is tracking it by the customer's email address, and this way they can't, let's say you have a coupon code for 20% off that you email to someone in your email newsletter. This way it doesn't let them use the same discount code every single time they purchase from you. So that's definitely a very important one to click here. And the last section is about the active date. So you can have it to start and then go forever. I recommend that for something like that you're going to be sharing a lot in like a new email newsletter or something like that that doesn't really have a set end time. But for our Black Friday example, we can set the end date, and you would set it to then be the end of the Black Friday special. So let's come in here and we'll say, we'll set it on the 24th and say that it ends on the 26th. So this way, anybody who is purchasing it on the 27th and trying to use this code wouldn't be able to use it because we have the dates here. So after you've got your discount code set up, you would just hit save. Oh, I forgot to unselect that. So I'm going to just put that to everyone, and I'm going to switch it to entire order. I'm going to hit save. Okay, and And now I'm going to go back to the discounts area by just clicking here. You can click here in the left-hand menu. And now you can see this code that we have set up. So as you create more codes, you can see them all filter in here. This one's scheduled because we set it as a far future date. However, if you set it right now, it would show as active. Since we set up how many that could be used as a max, it would be right here. You can see how it's ticking up to the number 100. And you also see the start and the end time. So let's go back in here and edit this for just a second. And I'm going to just click on this to edit it. Okay, and I'm going to remove the number of times someone can use it. I'm also going to remove the end date, and I'm going to set it up for today to start right now. I'm going to hit save. So back up here to the discounts area. And I just wanted to show you what that looks like if you make it to start right now. So it's showing as active, and since we don't have a cap of how many can be used, it's just showing the total amount that's used overall. So we haven't, of course, shared this yet, so it's just 0. However, whenever people start using it, you'll start seeing how many people are using it then. I hope you found this tutorial helpful, and if you want more tutorials about Shopify and growing your online store, make sure to subscribe and be the first to be notified about new weekly videos.